welcome back. Just did a few things while we were off camera. First off, did go ahead and put the optical drive in. Got it mounted, screwed in. Same thing with the hard drives, just got them screwed in, just mounted. Didn't really do much else. We put the cables out the back here, kind of just to let you know. So you can see there. Next part, we'll do the core components of the computer. We'll set the processor on the motherboard, get the CPU fan all set up on it, get everything together, and we'll be good to go. Alright guys, welcome back. This is Jordan. Today we're going to be putting together the core components of the computer. Here's the motherboard. Kind of got it all set up. Also got the standoffs in the tower set up. So what you do to put in the processor, here's the processor. You see all those little gold pins there? It's an AMD style, so all the little gold pins are on the processor itself. On Intel, the gold pins will be down here. What you do is you lift this, and you'll see a little arrow right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's just gold. It's just like a gold-tipped arrow. Yeah, it's not focusing right. That's all right. But there's also an arrow, and you probably definitely won't be able to see that. Let me ground myself. You always want to make sure you ground yourself. If you don't have a little wrist strap, I don't have a wrist strap, but just ground yourself against the tower every so often, you'll be all right. All right, so you just take this, and you drop it in place, and it should kind of go in, not move around, not wiggle. And you take this, pop that down. It's in. Bam. There it is. It wasn't in. It wasn't seated in properly the first time, but now it's good to go. All right. All right. So now we put that. Let's go ahead and get the AMD on. Now AMDs are a little bit easier than Intel's, I think. Anyway, Intel's you kind of have to snap through it and put a really strong force down on it. AMD, a little bit easier. Just take this, take it off. There's the thermal paste on there.
Why doesn't it come with any?
Yeah, it's got thermal paste. Came with thermal paste. Where is my CPU fan? Over there. And let's go ahead and take this, put this down, lay it on the CPU. Let me do that. Alright guys, welcome back. Just wanted to make sure the heatsink was seated correctly, that's all. We got it though. No problem. It just required a little bit more force than I was expecting. So but it's fine though.
Don't He-Man of a Brutus it, but force it a little bit.
You don't want to smash it down, but you might have to do a little bit of force. Alright, now here's our RAM, DDR3.
That's what mine look like.
Nice little heat sink. There is a little groove on it there. There's also a little slot there. You can actually see it. And basically these only fit in one way. So you just want to grab it kind of by the heat sink, just never on the gold pins. Just want to put it there, kind of set it down, and just a little firm force. And it's in.
You can give it a little tug, make sure that it's in all the way.
Yep, definitely.
Push. Pretty much once these things are done,
it's not going anywhere. Once they click in, it's good to go.
Technology, isn't it amazing?
Get my second one in. This. There we go. Both sides clicked in, and now we have two RAM cards. Those are 4 gigs apiece, total of 8 gigs. Basic math. Alright. And I think our core is together. Should be, oh, don't want to forget the CPU fan, of course. Only goes on one way. So if it's not going on easy, I want to just slide it right
bad angle over here.
it is. CPU fans on. And I'll probably end up tying this, just zip tying this back or something. You never want to give it force. You do want to have your cables cleaned up, so it should probably be about right there. Alright, we got the processor and the RAM in. Next up will be putting the motherboard in. Alright guys, welcome back. Now we're going to put the motherboard in the tower. We got the motherboard here. You can hang on to it by the processor fan.
It's best to lay your case down on the side whenever you're doing this.
Yeah, that's definitely why we're doing it this way. Basically, we will come in here. There's some little tabs here. You gotta like slip it right underneath. And look out the back.
So you look good over here.
Turn it all up. Alright, and then you can see down and through here the standoffs. You can see them down in there. And every single one of them do have that little metal ring around, so that's good. That's grounding. Alright, so what we're gonna do is off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and put the screws in. We'll come back, show you guys when we're all done. Alright guys, welcome back. Got the motherboard mounted into the case now. It is, all the screws are down. It's good and solid in there. Got the case fan hooked up to the motherboard now, so we're good to go there.
It only comes with pimp ones.
I think the next step would most likely be to put our graphics card in there. It should fit in the way that it comes. There are two different ways to put this board in, I did find out. This has a little, as you can see, little plug here. You can actually dismount it from this mounting bracket, and it comes with two mounting brackets in the bag in there. It does too. And you can actually, for a smaller tower, you can go ahead and just put all three, just move the VGAs down to the bottom. So that should be, but I don't think we need that though. This goes into the PCI Express bay, 2.0, 16, something about 16 gigabyte. And push this down. There it goes. That was odd.
You need a screw up here.
What was that?
You're good. It's just setting in place. Over here.
Okay. That's.
They do that to you. They make scary sounds so that way you think you broke something and you gotta go buy more stuff.
Okay.
Little
Let's
do they know
grab
that is just a trickery.
the chassis screw.
You don't want to force screws into screw holes that don't have the screw for the screw hole. If you understand what I'm saying.
Alright, line up the hole.
Nice.
What the magnetic tip is for.
Alright, so the graphics card is in. Nice NVIDIA GeForce 620. Hey guys, welcome back. We're just finishing up the wiring for the computer here. Just got the front panel wires in. As you can see, we've got the power wires in now. We're going to go ahead and do the SATAs next. Go ahead and lift this up. We're going to run some SATAs to the disk drive, to the hard drives, and from the hard drives to our little SATA connectors in here. And they're numbered. 6, 5, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to go ahead and just do 1, 2,
1 and 2.
For the hard drives. There are SATA RAIDs up there for the disk drive. Alright guys, well while everybody's cracking up in here, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the running the SATA cables. That'll be all we have left to do. Once we're done with that, we'll go ahead and
Do a boot test.
yeah, we'll have you guys back whenever we're doing our boot test, and if all goes well, I'll put the install Windows 8, and we'll go from there. Hey guys, Jordan here. Today we're going to be doing our first boot test and install the operating system on the computer, get it all up and running. Next episode should be me doing a Minecraft boot. So everything goes well. Keep your fingers crossed for me, guys. We'll get everything set up, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright guys, here we go. It's all hooked up right over here. Go ahead and flip the switch, Matt. And flip the power button. Fans came on. It's a good sign. Should come up on this screen.
Yep. It's first time boot. Yeah, there you go.
$8,192 megabytes of RAM. That's 8 gig. That's good. Alright guys, here we are back. I had to swap out my boot drive. The one that we put in, the one that I got from Matt, wasn't working right. So I ended up, he had another one, same size and everything. It's a Seagate hard drive. Yeah,
160, 7200 RPM.
Yeah, same thing, same specs, everything. As you can see, it is working though. SATA 1 is coming up with the Seagate there. SATA 2 still my Toshiba. SATA 3 is my CD/DVD. What I'm gonna do is go ahead into the boot device priority, and I already did this, but you want to go ahead and do the CD-ROM in the first one because I'm gonna boot from the Windows disk. Here's my second one, and I'm going to go ahead and take out the Toshiba because I don't want any of the Windows files to go on there. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to format this hard drive, and we'll, if I run into anything else, I'll let you guys know. If not, you'll see my first Minecraft boot. So thanks for watching, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, see ya!